Yos!
Yo, what's going on, y'all? Damn, it's been a crazy week. E3, I mean, how quick did that shit go? You know what I'm saying? Ended on like Tuesday or something after the Nintendo press conference. I mean, after that, a few days later, we got more info on all these new games, got more gameplay footage, you know, on all these amazing next gen titles. You know what I'm saying? But I wanted to put out a few videos and stuff, but I just haven't had the time, man. I've been like doing stuff in my room. I've been trying to install my new Sony Bravia TV. Yeah, you heard it, Sony Bravia. So yeah, I've been messing around in my room and stuff, so I haven't had time to put out videos. But I'm back, and I'm gonna get some Last of Us footages up as well. Not single player, because I don't wanna spoil the game for anyone that haven't played it. But I will be putting out some Last of Us multiplayer, and I'm gonna talk about the Last of Us in my next few videos. So definitely stay tuned for that, because that game is one of the best games ever to be made. But I'm here to talk about the Last of Us. I wanted to talk about the Xbox One. Now, with everything going on, with all these next gen stuff, with the Xbox One shebangs and all this shit, should y'all buy an Xbox One? You know, should y'all buy the Xbox One? Now, first off, let me just put it out there. I'm not gonna buy an Xbox One. Hell no. I am buying the Xbox One. That's you know, the chances of the world ending tomorrow are greater than me buying an Xbox One. For real, for real. The Xbox One. Should you buy an Xbox One? I'll put it straight out there. Hell no. Y'all should not buy an Xbox One. If you're a PS3 game, I mean the PS3 game, like the PlayStation gamers, we're never going to buy an Xbox One, period. You know, all the Sony guys, I mean, people like me, we're never going to buy it. Call me a fanboy all you like, but here's the truth. There's no way gamers can support Microsoft's Xbox One. No way in hell. Microsoft has disrespected the gamers. They've disrespected us. With all this DRM bullshit, no use games, you know. I mean, if we wasn't allowed to borrow games and stuff, I probably would have never ever been such a huge Metal Gear Solid fan. I was like a kid, like 98 or something, you know. And one of my boys had Metal Gear Solid on the PS1. I asked him, let me borrow this game, you know what I'm saying? Came back to my house, you know, put in Metal Gear Solid 1. How old was I then? I don't know, like 6, 7, maybe 8 years old. Put Metal Gear Solid 1 into my PS1. My life, since then, my life was changed. Never ever have I played anything as special as that. You know what I'm saying? It's part of gaming, sharing games, you know, lending your games over. And Xbox, Microsoft, they've come out and they've disrespected the gamers. And this is the way I see it. I mean, there's all this DRM stuff and a shitload of nonsense, you know. No, it's region locked, and apparently I read another article that apparently you won't even be able to buy used Xbox One console. I mean, what the? Aside from all this, if y'all buy an Xbox One, then y'all shouldn't be gaming. Y'all should not be gaming. The Xbox One is not for the gamer. If you support the Xbox One and you buy their games and you buy the console, then you ain't a gamer and you ain't supporting gamers. Because I've been telling people, if the Xbox One succeeds, then gaming as we know right now will change. You know what I'm saying? You cannot go and buy, you cannot buy an Xbox One and support what Microsoft are doing. You know what I'm saying? You cannot, and like I said, the fanboys are going to go buy it day one. Because they're just fanboys, they don't have a clue. And then I mean, let's take off all of our fanboy hats away. I'm going to take off my Sony hat off right now. Let's, all fanboys aside, all, you know, favouring aside. Just think of it as a gamer's perspective, you know what I'm saying? Forget Sony, forget Microsoft, forget Nintendo, forget PC. Just think of it as a gamer. If you support what Microsoft are doing with the Xbox One, then that is just completely detrimental to gaming. What Microsoft are doing with the Xbox One is detrimental to gaming. And if you support the Xbox One by buying it and buying their games, then you're doing no favours to the gamers and to the gaming industry. Microsoft have, like I said, they've disrespected the gamers, putting all these restrictions, no used games, can't borrow games. I mean, you cannot support this. You cannot support this business practices. You cannot. And if you do support it, then y'all shouldn't be gaming. Y'all are messing up gaming. Because here's the thing. if the Xbox One succeeds, when it comes to the PS5 and Xbox 720 or whatever it is, when it comes up to the next PlayStation and stuff, Sony will follow suit. And, you know, so will Microsoft. I mean, so will probably Nintendo will do the same things. You know what I'm saying? And the thing is, like, yeah, Sony probably don't want to do it. They probably don't want to put all these restrictions on the future consoles. But if they see that the Xbox One is succeeding in what it's doing, then you never know. You never know. I ain't saying Sony are definitely going to put these restrictions in the future consoles. But like I said, if the Xbox One succeeds and Sony sees that it's succeeding with the DRMs, with the blocked use games and all this stuff, then, you know, don't be surprised. I mean, the online play, like, to me, and yeah, I'm going to keep the online play thing for another video. But to me, the online play aspect is that it's not a big deal. But anyway, they're charging now for multiplayer online, you know. You need PlayStation Plus to play online. Now, if Xbox 360 didn't introduce this bullshit, there's no way Sony would have done this with the PS4. No way. So I'm just saying. If Xbox One succeeds, then, you know, gaming, as we know right now, is going to be changed for the worse. And I don't want to see that happen. But as things stand right now, the Xbox One is going to be doomed. Because, you know, apparently Amazon sold out already and they can't guarantee PS4 release on day one. You know, so shit's going down. I pre-ordered mine already. I pre-ordered 2 copies. One for me, one for my boy. Because he can't pre-order stuff right now because he's having a bit of trouble. But you know what I'm saying? Well, I don't know if he's got like some stable internet connection. You know what I'm saying? So like, all this DRM stuff is nonsense. But anyway, I've pre-ordered my PS4. And by the looks of it, you know, I know, like, if you go on any website and shit, PS4 is destroying Xbox One in terms of pre-orders, in terms of, you know, customer satisfaction, even though the consoles ain't out yet. But, you know, from what we've heard so far, you know what I'm saying? And even the casual gamers, I mean, I thought, like, you know, the casual gamer was still going to go buy the Xbox One. But eventually, if y'all don't please the hardcore gamers, then there's no way of winning. If you please the hardcore gamers like us, then we go talk to our friends and stuff. You know, these things do trickle out to the casual gamers. I mean, the casual gamers will eventually find out that Xbox One's blocking this and Xbox One's got this restriction. And at the end of the day, they ain't gonna go buy the Xbox One. They will not go buy the Xbox One. So, by the looks of it, I do not want people to go buy the Xbox One because it's bad for gaming. Now, don't get me wrong, competition is good for the industry. You know, if Microsoft's doing well, Nintendo doing well, Sony have to do well as well. You know what I'm saying? I mean, if the Xbox One completely fails and Sony's got no competition, then who knows if Sony will, you know, give us more amazing things. They probably would give us more amazing games. But you get the gist of what I'm saying. Competition is healthy. So, Xbox One, I mean, in terms of what Xbox One is doing, in terms of all these restrictions and stuff, I want it to fail miserably. I honestly want it to fail miserably. Because like I said, if it succeeds, then gaming, as you know right now, could be changed for the worse. But like I said, that's my opinions, and by the looks of things, the PS4 is completely destroying the Xbox One in terms of pre-orders and shit. And to all you Xbox fanboys out there, if you want to buy the Xbox One, don't buy the Xbox One day one because it's bad for gamers and gaming in general. It's bad for gaming. My advice would be get a PS4 first of all. If you're so, you know, if you hate the PS4 so much than Sony and you really want an Xbox One, I'd say, you know, become a PC gamer or buy a Wii U. I don't know, but do not buy an Xbox One because it's bad for gaming. It honestly is bad for gaming, and if it succeeds and if it sells well, then gaming is going to be changed forever for the worst. That's all my opinions. Let me know what y'all think down below in the comments. Don't forget to hit the like, subscribe, hit me up on Twitter, links always in the description. And that's it from me, y'all.